Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the freaking YouTube channel. And y'all, did y'all check that intro out? Shoo, man. Hey, shout out to one of my sponsors, Southern AF, for making that for me, man. Much love out to y'all. Make sure y'all go check them out. I'm gonna put their website down in the description below. Use my promo code. It's gonna be down there. They got some really dope ass shit. Country as fuck shit. Make sure y'all please go like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's go. So today, y'all, we are going to be going through my whole fishing arsenal, okay? And I just got to tell y'all a little something before we actually get into the video and start showing y'all what I got. I'd say about 2 years ago, I was really big into fishing. I had like, 10, 12 rods. I had 2 tackle boxes. I was really dialed into fishing. Really, I was dialed into fishing. But then this early summer, like right after turkey season, I was like, you know what? I haven't been fishing a while. I've always been hunting. Let's start my fishing arsenal back up. Maybe we could get growing on, doing a lot of more YouTube fishing videos, or, just me fishing. I would like to have a few rods to own, like I've had before. I sold them because I just didn't. Well, one thing, I was broke. I was broke, dude, saving up every penny I could to buy a freaking McChicken for lunch. But anyway, yeah, I sold all my fishing stuff, man. I was broke. I barely had anything left. I had one rod. I had an old tackle box, man. And that probably had like them old man's square bills, you know what I'm talking about? Those really old square bills. I had a few of those. Little trick worm like from Zoom or something, real old. But anyway, so after turkey season this year, 2021, I was like, you know what? Let's start my fishing shit back up. All right, I would like to have a good amount of fishing stuff with me, as much as I do hunting, because I have two rifles, 2 bows, a bunch of hunting clothes, a bunch of hunting calls, so like turkey calls, deer calls. Got a bunch of hunting clothes, camo clothes. Anyway, that's besides the point. We're talking about fishing right now. But yeah, man, after turkey season, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I have it all right here. Let's get into the freaking video. All right, y'all, the dip we're going to be dipping on today is Outlaw Lucky freaking Lipper, okay? So let's packer, pincher, lipper, and spitter, okay? If you never had this shit, dude, it tastes just like straight up Mountain Dew. But anyway, who don't like feeling lucky when they're about to go fishing, dude? Come on now. Come on. You got to put in the Lucky Lipper before you go fishing or hunting, but we're talking about fishing today. So, we're going to start off from my oldest rod and reel combo to my newest rod and reel combo. We're going to just start off strong. We're going to start off heavy hitters, okay? All right, so starting off, we got my oldest rod right here. It is a Bass Pro Tourney Special. It is a 7-foot medium heavy rod. I've caught a lot of fish on her. Unfortunately, the reel that originally came with this rod, it broke. Don't know how it happened, really. The bearings in the inside started getting out of place. I don't know. It was starting to rattle. The gears, every time I reeled, the gears were messed up all in it. And then the actual handle of the reel popped off one night while I was fishing some golf course ponds. So after that happened, I paired it up with a Abu Garcia Revo SX 7.3-1 right here. It is a very nice reel, man. It's real smooth. I've been catching a lot of fish on it. I use this as my cranking rod. Not really much of either cranking. I use this rod for 2 different things: cranking, or I will throw like a Texas rig on there when I'm fishing like some light cover, like in a tree or something in the water. I'm gonna be throwing this. So this is my first one. The reel's pretty new because the original reel broke just recently, not too long ago. So this is a new reel, but this rod is very old, and I've caught a lot of fish off of it. So this is numero uno, okay? All right, this next rod and reel combo is actually Kaylee's, but I do sometimes use it whenever I feel like a little bit of finesse, okay? Finesse. Yeah, man, it's a Lose Xfinity speed stick. It is a, what is it? A 6.6 medium heavy spinning reel combo. It's got the Xfinity reel right there. Pretty nifty. I love it. Very lightweight. Very sensitive. I got a little Texas rig on there, as you can tell. Usually I put on a net rig or weightless, wacky rig, whatever you want to do. But Kaylee uses this rod a whole lot. So this is hers. I bought it for her. But yeah, but all around, Lose makes great reels. Also Abu Garcia. The best rods are Duckett. Dio makes good reels too. I'm gonna get to those. But yeah, this is the Xfinity Speed Stick by Lose right here. All right, so this next rod and reel combo is my second newest. I'm gonna go through these. I only have 4 that I have right now. I'm planning on getting probably 3 more by this fall, hopefully. I don't know. I'm kind of good. Well, sticking into these, I kind of want to, you know, I'm getting too deep in it. I'm giving y'all too many spoilers. But anyway, this is the what is it? The Procaster. This is the Daiwa Procaster rod and reel combo. It is a 7-foot. Yeah, hold on. Oh, 7.3. It's 7.3 medium heavy. Paired up. This is the 7.5-to-1 reel to go with it. Very smooth. I love it. It's very accurate. I do a lot of a Texas rigging with this, throwing around worms. I don't really crank it too much because I don't need to be cranking that fast. But the reel is freaking fast, let me tell you. But yeah, man, it is freaking gorgeous, as you can tell. So I bought this recently. Yeah, I didn't buy it recently. I've had it for a while, but recent in my book. So now we are at our last rod and reel combo, okay? Now this one is my all-time favorite. I bought it a couple months ago. This is my newest one. I nicknamed her Roxanne. But I love flipping. I love jigging. I love pitching. I love throwing in heavy cover. That's what I love to do the most when I'm bass fishing. Throwing in heavy freaking cover. And thick grass. And thick trees that are, dude, it don't matter. I love throwing heavy, nasty stuff to catch those freaking hogs, man. So, what we got right here is the Abu Garcia Roxanne. Now, Roxanne for short. But anyway, y'all, I got, yeah, it's a 7:1 gear ratio on this reel right here. It is freaking slick. I got 80 pound, nope, 65. Let me double check. Yeah, so it's 65 pound test braid. Got a little swim jig on it. I love throwing swim jigs. I love pitching some heavy cover, man. Throwing the swim jig in grass and just freaking get that freaking reaction strike like that, dude. It's amazing. I'm in love with this rod and reel combo. I believe this was $210, this whole combo. And then the braid was probably about 20, I think. I can't remember. Swim jig, $8, $5, I don't know. But anyway, I love this rod and reel combo, dude. It's freaking amazing. I went to the lake a couple days right after I bought this. And I caught 2 fish off of it. 2 nice ones. So, peep my Instagram for some pictures. Now, we are going to go through my tackle box, which yeah, I'm still trying to grow on my fishing arsenal. I know I probably don't have a lot to most of y'all, but hey, that's okay. It's whatever. It really don't matter. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, I guess, my hooks and my weights. So really, that ain't too much. What should I say? It's not too much to talk about. I mean, it's just hooks and weights right there. I got my bullet weights. Got circle hooks. I got J hooks. Got bobber stoppers. I mean, I got some offset hooks. I got a freaking wobble head. So I mean, I got some swim bait hooks too. So I mean, there's really not much to talk about right there. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. But anyway, yeah, that's in my hook and weight box. All right, now we are on to my bigger box. There's not a whole lot in here. But I still got a good amount of stuff in my tackle bag. So let's open her up and take a quick peek for y'all. All right, so I know what first caught y'all's eye was the red-eyed rattle trap right here. I've been throwing these ever since I really got into bass fishing. I was probably about 13, 12, 13. No, I'd say, no, I was 11. I was 11 when I actually started getting into bass fishing. I was like, dude, this is fun. But anyway, I used to panfish a lot. I eat brim fishing, stuff like that, rock bass, stuff, you know, fishing in a creek, catching freaking creek chub. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I caught my first ever fish I caught on a red-eyed rattle trap was a 3-pounder. And that was my biggest fish ever at that point. And I swear to God to you, I thought it was about 10 pounds. I thought it was 10 pounds. Yeah. So, what do we got right here? We got a popping frog, dude. I love throwing frogs, especially that's the other thing I throw with that heavy Abu Garcia, that 7. This one I'm talking about with the braid on there. I love throwing the frog on that. Over some grass, lily pads, stuff like that, cover. This is a Guggen bait, Guggen squad. It says eat me right there. I've thrown this around a couple times, never had a bite off of it. I really want to get a bite off of every lure I have. But anyway, we got a jig right here, a black and blue jig. I love throwing jigs too. So, and then next we got the most expensive is this Huddleston swim bait. See, got a treble hook right there. I've only caught one fish. I caught 2 fish off of it. It was 1 2-pounder, 1 3. I was at a lake, caught it off this bad boy. And then next we got a Weston lipless crank right here. Really bright colors, get your attention. Murky water is when you want to use it. And then next we got a Guggen squad, a square bill, a little square bill, probably goes about 2 feet underwater. Not too shabby. I haven't used it yet, but I guarantee it, bass will freaking eat this shit up in the fall. Especially this one. And definitely, especially when they're schooled up on shad, this one, dude. But that's out of the big box. Let's go actually into my bag and see what we got. So in the bag, you know, you got to have your Osprey. Mosquitoes are like freaking the size of pterodactyls here in Alabama. So they can literally pick children up and take them off somewhere. You know what I mean? So mosquitoes are terrible over here in Alabama. So I know y'all just caught a glimpse of that. Yeah. Remember that Bass Pro Shop series reel that I said that broke next to that golf course pond? Yep, this is part of the reel that broke. So yeah, the screw that connected it to all the gears that were fucking up, and yeah, the screw is somewhere in the grass. So this I kept it as a souvenir. Don't know why. I might make it into a homemade reel, or I might just plop it on like an old reel. I don't know. I don't even know why I kept it. But anyway, we got next we got the Barkley. I got 14 and 10 pound test line fluorocarbon right here. I love using fluorocarbon. Monofilament, not so much. Fluorocarbon, the line sinks in the water. Tip for y'all if y'all didn't know that. But I use fluorocarbon for almost everything. But yeah, but here we got the spider wire, the 65-pound test braid right there. I love spider wire every time I'm using braid. It is expensive, but dude, it gets the job done. I trust it very much. So we got that right there. So I went ahead and pulled out this bag, which did catch my eye. It is my thick jig. I love using this thing. I've been catching freaking toads with this motherfucker. I went to a local pond over here, and it was third cast. It was a mistake. Okay, I had that 14-pound fluoro tied onto this because I didn't have my braid rod at the time, and I should never put this on, but I threw it in a sewage pipe. I hit a bass on top of his head. I was like, oh shit. He was pulling it. I was like, oh snap. He broke me off on the sewage pipe, and it was a big fish because once he come out, I caught a glimpse, like the dark shadow, and I swear to God, dude, that thing was like this big. It had to be like 8 pounds, but this is one of the jigs. I put it in a bag full of. It's Guggen Kraken Crawls. I love using the Guggen Kraken Crawls as trailers, but it's in a Pro Choice meat steak bag. But yeah, man. So, and then I got some lizards, some Zoom lizards, and some Zoom flukes, green pumpkin. What else we got? We got another, what is this, another swim jig or a stealth blade? Oh, this is like a chatterbait. Sorry, this is like a chatterbait. But yeah, it's kind of like, but it's a chatterbait. Z-Man is known for making his chatterbaits, but yeah, it's a little chatterbait. Usually they come in like the silver chrome type blades, but this one is plastic and clear, so they don't really see the blade, but they can hear the noise. What we got right here? We got another one of them. This is like kind of like a natural color instead of that shad color right here. So we got 2 of those by Z-Man. Never really used them. I really kind of want to. But right here we got catfish hooks, which I'll get to the big daddy rods here in a second. My big daddy rod's using for catfish or saltwater fishing. So I got me some circle hooks and shit like that. Got a whole pack of these for, what is it, $15.50, but they were on sale. There's what's it say? There's 50, and no, there ain't no 50, and there ain't no way. There's gotta be like 20 or probably 30 of these in here. It's for like, it was like on sale for $8, so why not? So yeah, man. Oh, there we got some more lures. I love throwing spinner baits. I freaking love throwing spinner baits. If you know me, you know I love throwing spinner baits. So we got the Booyah spinner baits right here. If y'all haven't checked out my last fishing video, you actually can see me throw off my only white spinner bait that I had. So now I have these white and chartreuse colored spinner baits left. So like I said, I'm a big Guggen trailer guy. I like putting Guggen baits on my jig trailers, my swim jig trailers, my spinner bait trailers, stuff like that. So especially for my swim jigs, kinda depending on the color or the spinner bait, I'm throwing one of these right here. I'm in love with these. They never break on me. I catch a lot of fish on these Rage tails. But yeah. So we also got the moolah, I guess. You know what I'm doing? Of Guggen baits. This pack's empty, but this one too. But anyway, We got the black. This is a pure passion color. No, it's the Okeechobee Crawl, and this one is the green pumpkin. Oh crap. Well, these fell out of the Okeechobee ones right here. But anyway, I'm gonna put them back in. And then we got some Zoom trick worms right here. I love throwing trick worms. I'm a fan. But anyway, and I also have some Guggen Senkos. Usually the Senkos I'll be throwing is Gary Yamamoto, but they're freaking so expensive. For this, it's like $6-8 for Gary Yamamoto. I'm like, dude, come on now, help the people out. You know what I mean? But no, man, I just bought these just because I know. You see, I never even opened them yet. No, I take that back. I take that back. I had 2 packs of these, of the what is it, the black and blue. And I used it at the ranch, and I caught some fish off the ranch, and Andrew and me were tearing fish up with all these. So they're actually really good. Yes, they do break easily, which is the only thing I hate about Guggen baits, but it's okay. It is okay. I mean, it ain't a lot. Like I said, this whole summer, this whole 2021 summer, I haven't been really on. I mean, I've been fishing a good bit. I ain't gonna lie. It's just I don't want to go out and spend thousands of dollars on like 5 rods, right? And barely go fishing. But this summer I've just been deer prepping like a motherfucker. I just wanted to come on here and show y'all what I got, what I use. But yeah, man, Kaylee's in love with those Guggen Kraken crawls. But anyway, she loves using them things, dude. She just swims it on the bottom. She catches mondos. But anyway, that's it, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Man, that's the end of this video. I hope y'all did enjoy it. Just a small video for y'all, keep y'all updated, I guess. But what I use, what me and Kaylee use, I'll show Kaylee's rod. But strictly what I use when I go fishing, how I use them. But yeah, man. Y'all probably been looking at my hoodie or my hats. Yes, go check out American Fetcher at AmericanFetcher.com. Link and promo code will be in the description below, man. Taylor all caps for 15% off. Y'all, fall is right around the corner. Pick you up a freaking hoodie. We got a bunch of hoodies. This one is just, it just came out a couple months ago. It is freaking sick, man. And this hat too. Whew. But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all please go subscribe, like, comment, whatever you gotta freaking do. Send everything to your friends. Hope they'll enjoy it. So, I'll catch you in the next video, motherfucker.